Hello friends, welcome back. As usual, I am on my treadmill. I am trying to get this in most days of the week. I'm up till 30 minutes at a time now, so super happy about that. Today I wanted to tell you a story about one of my biggest mistakes trying to lose weight. So, I don't know, about 20 years ago, I just had my last baby. I have 3 daughters, in case you didn't know. I decided to venture on my weight loss journey for one last final time. Spoiler alert, that wasn't the last time. Anyways, 20 years ago, I joined Weight Watchers and had a very long, crazy journey. Took about 2 years. I lost about 100 pounds. Obviously, it shouldn't really take 2 years to lose 100 pounds if you're being consistent. Well, I mean, if you've watched my videos or if you know me at all, you know that is my biggest problem trying to lose weight. I had no consistency. I did go about it all the wrong way though. Weight Watchers is just cutting calories to the extreme, and I was over exercising. I was doing 3 workouts a day. The more weight I lost, the more I had to cut my calories, the more I had to exercise. Unfortunately, I got stuck. Got stuck in my head, got stuck with my workouts, got stuck running out of calories to cut. My lifestyle was just not sustaining that. Sorry, this board that I have this thing on is kind of squeaky. So not only was I losing weight all wrong to begin with, not being consistent, over exercising, cutting too many calories, I also was not emotionally prepared for the consequences of losing my weight. I just didn't know how to deal with it at all. And you'd think it'd be a good thing. Lose all that weight, have your health back, feel good in your body. So ultimately, I didn't know where to go from there for maintenance. I didn't know how to maintain. Basically, I had an emotional breakdown and deliberately sabotaged my weight loss efforts, my maintenance efforts, and here I am, 20 years later, trying to do it all over again. Older and wiser, here we are. All right, let me crank up this workout a little bit and we'll be right back. So a couple of things that also helped kick up my inconsistency with weight loss is some life-changing events that I also just was not emotionally equipped to handle. And the first big, powerful, life-changing event was actually moving here to Alaska. I'm from California and I was very close with my family. So close that I literally never really thought it would happen that I would even move an hour away from my family, let alone 3,000 miles away from my family. Process from that point, him working up here to us moving up here, was just incredibly stressful, and I didn't know how to handle that. The second life-changing event that caused me to set back, it had been 4 or 5 months that I had been doing this Beachbody business, and so it was just kind of starting to get momentum. I was finally starting to make some real progress in my weight loss. At that point, I think it was probably like 30 or 40 pounds that I had lost in like 4 or 5 months. Then my grandmother died. That was earth-shattering for my family. She was the first really close relative that I had ever lost. I spiraled for a couple years after that. Took me a couple more years to even want to get really back on track. And that's where my YouTube channel started. I'm sure I tried to lose weight, but obviously not with consistency because I didn't get anywhere. Okay, I'm done cutting out a few things for my vision board. I gotta have my husband come pull that down so I can stick them on. So maybe we'll show you the finished product in the next video, which will also be my weigh-in video, so please come back so you can see my progress. I've been doing all this fasting. So the next item is with working on my consistency. So I thought starting a YouTube channel would really help with my consistency for weight loss. Unfortunately, it did not stick. In the beginning of the year, before I actually started my channel, I did start losing weight. I was exercising and I was counting calories, and that was working pretty good. I lost, I think about 20 pounds. And I was kind of getting a little bit stuck when I started my channel. I was already starting to plateau a little bit. And then after that, when I started my channel, like I was counting calories still, but you know, it just didn't ever stick. Counting calories is so restrictive. And when you count calories, you can only stay at the same calorie level for so long. And then you have to drop your calories. And then you have to drop your calories. And then you have to drop your calories. And I was tired of having to drop my calories. It was so restrictive. And I was like, there's got to be an easier way, a better way. I had already known about keto. I had tried it before. And so I was like, okay, let's try that. So, you know, all through these last couple years or so, I've done intermittent fasting a little bit, but I never did it for very long because it didn't feel good. It didn't feel right. And it felt too restrictive also because I think I was just doing keto and I was trying to intermittent fast and I was trying to count my calories. Could you blame me? I mean, I couldn't stick to anything. It was like, if it didn't happen in 3 to 4 weeks time, if I wasn't like seeing a huge loss, I was like, cut it off, go to the next thing. Or let little life things happen. Oh, it's a birthday party over here, and let something totally derail me. I mean, does anybody else ever get derailed super easily like that? I do. I get derailed super easy. And then of course, you know, life events tend to derail me pretty quickly. So then once again, last year, January, you know, everybody starts January 1, right? Started off good, started off strong. I was probably calorie counting again. I don't even know what I was doing at that point. Last year, my husband's father took ill and ended up passing away. But in that time, we were traveling a lot. And when you're not already accustomed to eating a healthy lifestyle, traveling is not the time to be trying to diet, especially not to the Midwest. If you know, you know. That was not helpful for my weight loss plan. I ultimately just ended up not losing weight at all last year. Just maintain for the last year and a half, maintain. Finally got my hands on a book called Fast Like a Girl. I have been watching Dr. Mindy Pelz's YouTube channel. So I was like, this is the thing for me. I've been looking for a way to balance my hormones. I have been looking for a way to help me lose weight, to break the weight loss resistance. And did I start out perfect? No, I totally sucked at it. Finally, learning how to do this intermittent fasting cycling has been the thing I've been able to stick to the longest. The food is just less restrictive. Have I been the most consistent doing it? I've been doing it for over 5 months. Did I see results the first 3 months? No, I did not. When did I start seeing results? Probably about halfway to all the way through the 4th month, I started to realize, oh, this is actually working. I'm actually eating out and eating away from home, and I can still intermittent fast. I can still do this. This is something that I can do. And that's why I waited so long to tell you about that I was doing it instead of telling you right in the beginning, because I was afraid that if I told you right away that it wouldn't work for me, because I feel like that always happens. Oh, I'll tell you, I'm doing this now. And then it just doesn't work because I don't stick to it. But I feel like this is something I can really stick to, and I'm not gonna lie, it's my husband. It's because he is doing this, and he's doing it, of course, so much better than me, but he's a guy, so whatever. So the consistency of this intermittent fasting protocol has helped me break my weight loss resistance. My progress is slow, but it's my journey. I'm just grateful that I found something that's finally working. So stick around if you want to find out how we do this. I thank you all so much for being here with me today. I truly appreciate it, and I love you so much. Bye!